that takes a dusty, forgotten library and uses it to absolutely shatter everything we thought we knew about medieval history. It's such a compelling look at how a single piece of visual storytelling can just suddenly, almost overnight, reshape our entire understanding of the world. Okay, think back to your own history classes for a second. What exactly were you taught about this so-called dark era? If you're like most of us, you probably picture a time of total intellectual stagnation, gloom, and just a complete pause in human progress, right? But what if that period was actually filled with light? What if the narrative we've all just blindly accepted for decades is missing a massive, vibrant piece of the puzzle? That's the exact question this incredible initiative forces us to answer.
So here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the Dark Ages myth, explore the Library of Secrets, look at how this became a global phenomenon, unpack the pioneers of science, and finally, rethink history. Let's jump right in.
First up, Section 1, the Dark Ages myth, challenging the historical narrative.
So, in the film we're looking at, you've got these 3 school children who are handed a research project on the Dark Ages. Naturally, they expect to find nothing but misery, plague, and a total lack of innovation. But instead, their research gets completely turned upside down. Instead of that widely accepted myth of stagnation, they uncover a shocking reality, a literal golden age of science. Instead of a dead zone of human achievement, they find an era bursting with ingenious inventors and pioneers of culture. It's a total paradigm shift.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Library of Secrets, a dusty discovery.
The setup here is simple, but man, is it captivating. Our 3 school kids venture into this dusty, seemingly forgotten library to do their research, and that is where they encounter the librarian. And get this, it's not just any actor playing the part, it's the Oscar-winning legend himself, Sir Ben Kingsley. He steps into this mysterious role and radically changes the children's worldview. He acts as this perfect bridge between the modern world and this forgotten era, vividly bringing to life the incredible minds that our history textbooks so often just gloss right over. But here's the kicker. This short film isn't just a standalone movie. It actually serves as an incredibly eye-opening introduction to a much larger project called 1001 Inventions. This is a massive global educational initiative and exhibition designed specifically to bring these forgotten inventors and pioneers of science back to life. So the film was really just the hook, the entry point into this huge global conversation. And what's truly wild is the absolute longevity of this initiative. The original film, produced by Amit Salim, dropped way back in 2010, but the momentum didn't stop there. For the next 10 years, right up to 2020, corresponding physical exhibitions literally toured the globe. Then, to celebrate a full decade of educational impact, they released a high-definition special edition of the film in 2020. I mean, this wasn't some flash-in-the-pan viral moment. It was a sustained 10-year campaign to completely correct the historical record. Which brings us to Section 3, a global phenomenon, massive real-world impact. Now, prepare to have your mind blown for a second. 250 million. That staggering number represents the global viewers who watched the film across television channels and digital platforms. 250 million people were exposed to this narrative-shifting history. It just proves that when you take complex, historically significant information and present it in a highly engaging, story-driven way, like, having Ben Kingsley play a mysterious librarian, audiences will absolutely flock to it. And the hype went way beyond just looking at screens. The physical 1001 Inventions exhibitions saw jaw-dropping engagement out in the real world. The tour hit over 40 different countries and saw more than 15 million physical visitors walk through its doors. Think about that for a second. 15 million people left their homes to go interact with exhibits about medieval science. That incredible physical footprint built immediate, undeniable credibility for the movement and proved there was this deep universal hunger for this hidden history. Let's move to Section 4, Pioneers of Science, the Evidence Uncovered. This is where we get into the actual breakthroughs, and it's just so cool. The initiative vividly replaces that old myth of a dark age with a reality of highly advanced math and engineering. We're talking about absolute legends like Jazari and the Banu Musa, literally laying the groundwork for mechanical engineering. You have Al-Khwarizmi, the actual father of algebra. I mean, think about how foundational algebra is to our modern world. Combine that with Ibn al-Haytham's massive breakthroughs in optics and the true nature of light, huge leaps in astronomy, and incredibly advanced Islamic water engineering, and you suddenly realize these were the historical shoulders that modern scientists stood upon. Finally, Section 5, Rethinking History.
why this matters today. So what does this all mean for us right now? Well, ultimately, revealing these pioneers completely changes our worldview. It shows us that history is incredibly vast, it is deeply interconnected, and it is undeniably multicultural. If we just accept a version of history that ignores these diverse pioneers, if we leave out the Al-Khwarizmis and the Ibn al-Haythams, we are completely missing out on the true, complex origins of our own modern world. Understanding this doesn't just correct a dusty old textbook. It broadens our appreciation for human ingenuity across all cultures and all borders. I want to leave you with this one final provocative thought to chew on as you reflect on the history you've been taught. If a period labeled the Dark Ages was actually a vibrant golden age of scientific discovery, what other ingenious pioneers has history forgotten? What other dusty libraries are out there right now just waiting for us to open the books? Keep asking those questions, keep challenging the narrative, and never stop learning. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.